I want to speak a little bit about what I call reflective action. So we already see that to somebody can sound like a contradiction. Is it either reflection and then I look inside and I don't take action, or am I out there and taking action and forgetting about the self-reflection? I'm suggesting that the kind of leader that it takes for the future and for self-management knows how to do both. And there are a few, let's say, models or frameworks that help us and leaders cultivate that ambidextrous way of leading, being, communicating, and decision making. So one of the tools that I like to introduce is simply called dance floor and balcony. So this is from the context of adaptive leadership, and we want to teach and learn about how a part of our attention can go to the dance floor, which is, where we're engaged in meetings and discussions, and we're identified, let's say, with the goal and many other things. And at the same time, a part of our mind is always reflecting and looking for patterns and asking ourselves, what's the quality of our interaction, our collaboration? Are there voices in the room that are not being represented? Should we have more disagreement than we're having? And many, many more. So having a corner of my mind always reflect while I'm in full action, and while I'm reflecting, that's the metaphor of the balcony. I like to also refer to the metaphor of, imagine you're flying a kite. You're out there in nature, let's say on the beach, and you meet somebody who you haven't seen in a long time. So you're standing there talking, fully engaged in the conversation, which is the dance floor. And at the same time, you have a kite up there that you want to keep up there. And therefore, your attention partially goes to the kite, and you're doing both simultaneously. This is something that we want to cultivate because it helps us at all times to stay in the learning mode, the so-called growth mindset. And there's constantly something for us to take in as data, and it just makes our decision making, our sense making more adaptive, more flexible, and more informed.